wanna go to Taco Bell? Let's go! We going to Taco Bell, y'all. Ayo! You guys remember where that's from? Hannah Montana. Heyo, it's Rico! What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed because, you know, I'm posting videos like all the time. Not really. But I am excited for today's video. Don't mind me eating my Supreme Crunch wrap. I don't know why, but I was really craving Taco Bell. I don't ever eat Taco Bell. Once a year, maybe. They really failed on this Supreme Crunch wrap. Like, the meat is on one side, and then all the veggies are on this side. So I have to take... I'm excited to bring you guys along today. And throughout this day, just sit down and chat with you guys. Wow, what is wrong with me? I'm literally sitting here with food in my mouth trying to chat with you all. I apologize. But I'm excited to share my pregnancy journey, kind of where Paul and I started, how it all came to, of us deciding, like, we don't want to use protection anymore, and blah, 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 and where we are now, and share that with you guys. I get a lot of questions, like, all the time on my Instagram of, are you pregnant? Are you pregnant yet? I'm just like, I'm always open. Like, you guys will know when I'm pregnant. Like, you won't be the first to know, but you'll know. Like, I will make it very clear to you guys when I'm pregnant. So, no, I'm not pregnant yet, but I decided that it would be cool to kind of just, like, document my journey to getting pregnant. You know, I've talked about it on and off throughout on our other channel, Paul and Morgan, but just very briefly and stuff. And I thought, well, this is the perfect channel, my vlog channel, to really like document the journey, the steps that I've taken, the trust in the Lord that we've placed in Him, and yeah, just seeing where things go from there. So I'm gonna finish this. I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Cheers. Oh, alright. Are my cheeks rosy from the walk? It actually is like 60 degrees out, so it's not that cold. Anywho. Alright, some of you guys may have been following us since like the very beginning of Paul and I having our YouTube channel, Paul and Morgan. Maybe not though. It's okay if not. We've been around for a little while, so 4 years. Close to 4 years ago, made a YouTube video where we talked about our personal conviction to get off of birth control and not use any type of protection at all. It's stirring the pot a little bit because people don't like hearing other people's convictions if it's not their convictions. That was an interesting video. In that video, we just kind of shared where Paul and I came to 4 years ago. So Paul and I got married in July of 2016, and then February of 2017. We both heavily felt convicted to not use any type of protection. I was not on birth control, but we were using other forms of protection. We decided, like, we're not gonna spill the seed, if you know what I mean, and that if the Lord wanted us to get pregnant, then we trusted that He was going to help provide for that child. We're never ready to have kids, so we weren't gonna try to play that card of like, well, but we're just not ready. Like, you're literally never ready to have a child. Like, maybe when you're 45, but probably not still. So yeah, we just felt that conviction, and we were not gonna try and get in the way of a life that could possibly be created through Paul and I. That was 4 years ago. In February, it'll be 4 years, which is just crazy. And no babies, and that's a-okay. Like, I fully trust we will have children one way or another. Like, the Lord has promised me that I will be a mother, and He's not gonna forsake that promise. So we'll be parents, whether that be through foster care, adoption, whatever. Yeah, I'm not worried about how it will happen. I do believe I'm going to get pregnant. But throughout these past 4 years of me not being pregnant, like, many times I've had people that are just like, you poor thing, you can't get pregnant. That's heartbreaking. Have you gotten everything tested and like blah blah blah, giving me all these ideas of like what could be wrong with me or Paul and how he could get checked out and I could look into this for me and I should start trying this and that, and like it's all out of a place of love coming from these people. Like everyone is trying to help us, and I totally recognize that, and I'm so like 100% okay with people like telling me these things and saying these things to me. But I really had not been struggling like at all with the fact that I was not getting pregnant. It really did not scare me. It didn't worry me. It didn't concern me. I think part of it was I wasn't ready to have kids, so I wasn't mad that I wasn't having kids. Like I've always wanted to be a mother, but the past few years I've gone through some pretty heavy trials and intense things in getting off of antidepressants and having struggled with severe clinical depression and suicidal thoughts and all that nonsense. And so like I was a-okay with the fact that I did not have a kid yet. But about 2 years ago into this whole journey of us not getting pregnant, Paul went and got tested and everything was totally great with him. Looked good. I went and got all my lab work done and got looked at down there, and everything was like my body, all my parts were functioning correctly. The only things that were kind of like, this is probably why you haven't gotten pregnant yet, was my thyroid, my progesterone, and my testosterone were actually incredibly low. And you need all of those things to be able to ovulate and have a baby. And I was not ovulating. So I had not been ovulating for like 2+ years. Because a lot of women, and you might not know this, I honestly did not know this for a long time, but a lot of women who are on antidepressants stop ovulating because the antidepressants mess around with your hormones. Alright, so sorry, my sister FaceTimed me and now I cannot remember at all where I left off. So, one moment, let me think. I remember. Yeah, I had not been ovulating for a really long time. And then 2 years ago, began the journey of getting off of antidepressants, and my OBGYN was kind of like, well, let's just see what happens, and maybe your body will start creating what you need to start ovulating on your own. So gave it several months, gave it a year, still not really ovulating. I got my blood drawn and all my blood labs, tests, whatever, and all these labs done a month ago. And my doctor, who is a naturopath, holistic doctor, she's amazing. I've known her since I was 10. But she basically said my progesterone, thyroid levels, and my testosterone were all so much better looking now, which is great. Yay. But that my progesterone and thyroid levels, although they were much better, they were not necessarily optimal. Basically, what she has had me do now, if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen that I have started something called seed cycling, which is where days 1 through 13 or 14, I am eating seeds. I'm eating flax seeds and pumpkin seeds ground up in a coffee grinder, and then I put them in a smoothie or whatever. Days 14 through however long my cycle is, 30 or 28, whatever. I'm eating sunflower seeds and sesame seeds ground up in a coffee grinder, because that's how you get like the most nutrients and oils out of them. That are beneficial to my body and my hormones and balancing my hormones. That is what we're doing right now. It's very interesting. I had no idea that seeds could do some pretty amazing things to help create a little seed inside of you. And so I've been really like enjoying this seed cycling stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, this morning, I was like, okay, I really don't want a smoothie, so what am I gonna do? So I ground up my sunflower seeds, and I need to go buy more sesame seeds, but it's 1 tablespoon of each seed. So I put a tablespoon of the sunflower seeds ground up in some, just like 2 scoops of yogurt, and I just like threw it in my mouth and swallowed. It was like, ah! So that was not great, but it's okay. It's worth it if I can have a little baby soon from this, so we'll see. I'm also taking a progesterone cream on just the second half of my cycle. So the days that I'm eating sunflower seeds and sesame seeds, I also am doing progest cream. And I'm also taking a natural, it has to be prescribed, but it's a very natural thyroid medication, and I'm on like the lowest dose, and basically it's just helping me boost those levels. Shopping with Polly because we gotta get some Christmas shopping done. So I'll get back to you soon. Alright guys, Polly, Chef Paolo, is cooking din din for us.
Hey everybody, good to see you all. So I'm making my famous fajita nachos, but I'm giving them a spin. It's not the traditional, when you think fajita nachos that you get at a Mexican restaurant. This is a little bit more of my own spin, some different flavors going on. Right now we got the main course you can see, which is a little beef fillet, a little steak action. And when I do my steak, what I like to do, and Morgan doesn't like things too spicy, so I can't go crazy with the pepper, but you want it to have a nice coating of black pepper, but even more so salt. Yeah. You can't go light on the salt. You just can't.
Lots of salt and butter.
I'm really loading up there on the salt on that side. And then here in a minute, I'm going to flip it around, add more butter, another layer of salt and a little pepper. We got the fajita veggies ready to go. I'm excited. I hope you guys are as well.
And if you guys didn't know, it's actually good for women who are trying to get pregnant to have red meat once a week, I think is what they kind of said. To like add that to your diet in one of your meals once a week, I think maybe that was what it was. Sorry, trying to get this fixed. Okay. Oh, you guys, while Polly cooks our dinner, I figured I would come back and chat with you all a little more. Sorry I didn't bring you guys to the mall with us. You know, it's just not that fun to vlog when everyone is wearing masks and people are really antisocial and walk around you like you've got the plague. And yeah, so it's just not that fun to vlog, you know, so I'm sorry. But we're back now, and it was a good time. So I'm about 2 weeks in to doing this seed cycling, and I am enjoying it. Well, I will say I'm getting tired of eating smoothies, so I'm gonna have to come up with another Powerball recipe that is better. The last one that I tried, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw was absolutely horrible, so gross, and looked like poo-poo. So that was a hard time trying to eat that on the regular. But, yeah, so I'm gonna need to find another one to make. A lot of you guys sent me, actually, recipes on Instagram, so I'll check those out, and if one turns out well, then I'll share maybe a video of me making them, and you guys can try them out as well. The seed cycling stuff, let me just say, is not just for women trying to get pregnant. This is for any woman who is has bad periods, who has bad acne because of hormonal type stuff, who just feels like their hormones are out of whack. Like, seed cycling is a very awesome thing for any woman, I guess. Obviously, if you have some more severe conditions like PCOS or endometriosis, this maybe will help a little, but it's not going to necessarily cure your PCOS or endometriosis, so keep that in mind.
Almost ready.
Whoa! It smells so good.
It's looking almost ready. are.
Wow.
I hope you like it.
That's crazy. It smells very good. Alright, I gotta get a chip with everything on it. Steak, a banana pepper. I love banana peppers, guys.
Thank you, Lord, for this food. Thank you that I can make something for my wife.
It's very good.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, having this steak is just special.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do ham. Sometimes we do chicken. Tonight was a special date night.
We haven't had a date night in a while.
In like a year.
Repeated King Fred, who'd been talking to his tailor about the design for a new cloak, so had heard nothing. What fight? Kings, Flippo muttered, brushing crumbs off the front of his waistcoat. If they'd heard that a child spoke of the crown so disrespectfully. What's that? Disrespectfully? Fred couldn't believe it. He was used to
Alright, well you guys, that's really all I have for this video. Yes, I am in a different outfit because yes, it is the next day. I forgot to close out this video, so my bad. Comment below and let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, if you want to hear more about just the things that I'm doing to try and help my body to get where it needs to be able to carry a baby to full term. I'm very excited for all of that, but I also don't want to like wish it upon my life before it's time. And so like I said earlier, like I have a lot of peace about where I'm at in my life. I want a child, I desire a child, I'm doing all that I know that I can do, and I'm trusting the Lord to do the rest. Alright, well, love you guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Great week, great life, great rest of 2020, because guys, it's almost over. Woo! And remember, Jesus is